Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day. I wanted to do a really quick basic Facebook training. I know we have some new people and most of this is probably, you probably already know it, but it's great to be reminded, and some of it you may not have heard before. So let's get started, okay? First rule of Facebook. Your profile picture. If you're going to be in business on Facebook, what does your profile picture need to be? Hopefully all of you are saying it needs to be me, because you're right. It doesn't need to be your kids or your grandkids or your dog or a company logo. Your Facebook picture needs to be your beautiful smiling face. And I tell you something else, it also kind of needs to be a close-up, because when people are scrolling through, they need to see something that pops out at them. They need to see, because a lot of profile pictures are from far away. Do a close-up, guys. Who cares? Do a close-up. Make yourself stand out from the crowd, okay? And let it be you. People do business with people that they know and like, okay? They don't do business with a logo, because to them, if I see a logo, I'm gonna just keep on scrolling, because I know that all I am to that person is a dollar sign, right? I don't want to be nobody's dog. I don't want to be a dollar sign for anybody. I want to be their friend, right? I might want to be their customer. I might want to work with them, but I want to work with them, not anything else, not their dog or whatever. So that is the one of the number one rules of Facebook, is to make sure your profile picture is you, and that you look happy and you're smiling and people know who you are. So that's basically the first step. And now let's talk about cover photos. Now, cover photos, you have a little more room. It's honestly a personal preference. I change my cover photo up a lot. Right now, it's a picture of my son with his hands clasped. He's like praying, and it just works for me. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, he's watching over me, watching over all my Facebook friends. Just, I don't know, it just kind of has a meaning to me. Sometimes I'll change it up. Sometimes it'll be me and my husband. Sometimes if my company that I'm working for is doing a promotion, I may even let it be that. Like if I'm headed to convention, I might actually say, hey, put a convention photo up there. Or if I'm working towards a trip or something, or if my company's just doing something awesome that month, I might decide to change it. But I'm not going to keep it business all the time. But, especially when you're first starting, you might want to, throw it up there just to let people know what you do. Okay, so your Facebook photo can be that. It can be an inspirational quote. That can't be your profile, but we're talking about your cover photo. And here's another thing. You need to have a cover photo. If you don't have a cover photo, if you friend request me and you don't have a cover photo, I think you're a fake person. I think you're a fake Facebook profile. I just feel like if somebody's really working their Facebook, that they're gonna take the time to have a cover photo. Either they're a fake profile or they're just lazy. So I really feel like, you need to have one. But like I said, this one can be a family photo. This can be inspirational. This one can change often. And your profile picture of you can change often. It just needs to still be you. But it can be you, in any shape or form. I think mine, I'm not sure what it is right now, but I know last week mine was my face, but I used an app on my phone called WordSwag, and I added just a little saying underneath there. That's okay too. That sets me apart from the rest. You can do that. So that's number one rule of Facebook. Another big, huge one with Facebook is we don't ever want to be really negative on Facebook. We want to watch what we say, how we say it. Now, do I want you to just be this fake, happy, positive person that never has a care in the world, that's not real? No, that's not going to attract anybody. People are going to go, whatever. She's not even real. I can't work with her. She's too freaking happy, or whatever. So I want you to be real, but there's a difference in being real and being negative. Let me give you an example. let's say you break your leg, okay? Instead of putting on Facebook, oh my God, I'm at the hospital, I broke my leg. Now, that's okay to do. It really is, because life happens, right? We all get sick. We all have headaches. Stuff happens in life, okay? So it's okay to post that. But a more positive way to let people know, crap, I broke my leg, but put it in a positive sense, is this. Instead of saying, oh, I broke my leg, wait till you get home, you got your crutches, and let's, and post a picture of yourself with your crutches standing there and be like, guys, I'm a klutz, whatever happened, I broke my leg, but guess what? I made it up the front steps and I didn't fall down, or I made it to the bathroom and it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be with these crutches, or I'm becoming a pro, or make it positive so that when people look at it, they don't go, oh, and they don't not want to like it because they're like, ugh, I don't want to like that she broke her leg, but they can like that you're putting a positive spin on it. Okay, does that make any sense? I know that's a weird analogy, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say. Just be, you can turn something that's not great into a little bit of a positive sometimes. In other words, when somebody's scrolling and they read what you say, you want it to make them feel like they can like it and for sure comment. And we're going to talk about likes versus comments in a more deeper Facebook training. But right now we're just going over the basics. So you want to be positive. You want to, so what does that mean? Okay, well, you want to post funny stuff. You want to post inspirational stuff. You want to definitely post selfies, always. You can use WordSwag and put, or whatever, app you like to put words on your selfies. You want to, let's see what else. You want to really just, advertise, your life on there. You can post a picture of you swimming, floating. Today, what am I doing? I'm going to the grocery store. I'm not going to post that because that's kind of boring. But later on, I'm going to be swimming with my granddaughter. I'll probably post a picture of that. Then later on, my husband's going to grill some amazing salmon. You'll see a picture of that. I'll say something, hashtag it, and, just whatever. People want to see that you have a real life. And that you enjoy living it. The other night I posted something about me and my husband went for a midnight swim. He was trying to look like he touched the moon. People like that. You can absolutely play out your life on Facebook, and that's what I want you to do. But here's my rule. However, I don't know how many times a day you post. I think you need to post at least 3 times a day. Okay. Now, if you're posting 3 times a day, those 3 posts that day, if you're only posting 3 times a day, those 3 posts need to be personal. They need to be just regular, inspirational, funny, whatever you want to post. Anything, as long as it's positive. Or it doesn't have a negative connotation or anything like that. But every 4th post, so if you post 4 times a day, this works. So every 4th post can be about business. Okay? Every 4th post can be about business. So if you post twice a day, then you can't post about business that day. You got to wait till the next day, post another post, and then you can post about business. That way you don't look spammy. You look like a real person. Now, other people might tell you that there's a different rule. They might say for every 8 posts, you can post 1. I mean, everybody has a different rule. Mine is every 4th. You do 3 lifestyle posts, testimony posts, whatever you want to say. Just whatever you think will attract people to your page and think that you're, know that you're interesting and learn about you. You want people to learn about you, and you want them to like you. You want them to want to do business with you. So the best way, I think, to be able to do this business is to decide, okay, I'm going to post 4 times a day, and, one of those posts is going to be business. Now, does it have to always be the last post of the day? No, it doesn't. You can post, you know, whatever, something in the morning, and then you can post your business post, and then you can post 2 more. All I'm saying is, you know, it's a 4-to-1 ratio, you know, so, or 3-to-1 ratio is what I'm doing. So, you know, 3 regular posts, 1 business post. So that's my rule. You may have heard differently. You may have a different rule, but that's what mine is. So, and also, we do not, I don't, and I don't recommend, ever posting, you know, join my business for $99. It'll change your life. Okay, that's true. You can join this business for you know, a lot of businesses you can join for $99 and it'll change your life. But to post that, a lot of times people are just going to scroll. Now, you can post a picture of but you can change that, see? You can still do an opportunity post, but just change what you say. Like, for instance, instead of just saying, join my team, or whatever, or the worst. Okay, I see people doing this, begging. People will go, oh my gosh, I need 2 more people to join me so I can get a promotion. Please, please, please help me today. Okay, I saw a lot of that last week, and it is a turnoff, guys. Yes, we all want to help people, but to beg for business and beg for people, that's just not attraction marketing. That is not something that I would suggest doing ever. So please don't do that. And not only that, that makes it all about you and not about them. And this is relationship marketing that we're doing on Facebook. I don't know if you know that, but that's what I call it. And it's about building relationships and making other people feel important. So we definitely want to, you know, make it about them and not about us. All right. So a better post that would be an opportunity post would be this. It would be, hey, I don't know. Let me think. This kit that we have this month is so incredible. I have had, you know, 3 people join my team already this month with this incredible kit that we have. And I am just feeling so blessed. I'm so excited. You know, this has just been the best month ever. Or this has been the best week ever. Or maybe you have 3 people joining in a day, whatever. And that's a congratulatory post to yourself. And it's also telling people, hey, we have this kit, it's $99 and people are joining me. Do you see the difference? All it is a play on words. You can still do opportunity posts, just make sure you word it properly. It needs to be where it's not salesy and it's just more about them. So I said this was going to be quick, but I have so much to say that I don't know that it is quick. So anyway, but let's see. Another thing is let me think, rules. That's what we're talking about now. We're not talking about getting friends. That's in the next training. Rules. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, here's a good one. This isn't a rule, but this is just a tip for Facebook. Basically the rules are, I just told you, just be positive. You know, your ratio, 3 business posts to 1 personal post. Oh, and never, ever, 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 ever. I don't care if you cuss every day, if you cuss like a sailor. I don't care if you throw the F-bomb out there 20 times a day. I don't judge you. I don't care. But don't do it on Facebook. I'm telling you, it will absolutely make it where you're not successful. Even if somebody else cusses like a sailor, they don't want to see you doing it on Facebook. It's just not cool. Plus, later on in another training, the next one, I'm going to talk to you about adding more friends, because the key here is you want to get at least 2,000 friends. Once you get 2,000 friends, you're in business, okay? And I know how to get you that, and I can help you do it within just a couple of months. But you're going to have to really pay attention and, you know, follow the steps and the tips that I'm giving you. So we never, ever, 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 ever curse on Facebook. And another thing we don't do is we don't bash other companies. Ever. Okay? We don't talk bad about them. We don't bash them. We don't ever do that. Even if they have done something horrible to us, even if even if we see them spamming all over the place, we don't want to say anything, because that just makes us look bad. Okay, not only that, it burns a bridge. What if you talk about a particular company that one of your friends is in, you say something bad about it on Facebook, and then later on they quit that company and they're looking for something else? They're not going to go to you because you hurt their feelings to begin with. So never bash another company. You know how you do it instead? Turn that around and talk about the good things with your company. That's how we do it. In fact, I don't even like to mention another company's name, no matter who it is. You know why? Because I want my friends, my customers, my family to think that my company is the only one out there. I mean, obviously it's not, but as far as in my industry, you know, in the beauty industry, I don't want to mention another name. I don't want my friends, I might mention a name of another company and they're like, I'm gonna go check that out. I don't want that. So don't ever even mention that name, a name of any company, because that's just really not cool. And we don't want to, we just don't ever want to do that. So there's another good rule for you. Let me think of another one. I think I've covered a lot here. I'm going to define a word and then I'm going to say goodbye for today, or for now. Spam. Do we know what spam is? I know you've heard the word. Let me tell you what spam is. Spam is posting 6 business posts to 1 personal post. That's what spam is. Whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, I don't care what it is. Whatever you're on, if all you're doing is posting about your business, you are nothing but a walking billboard, and you see everybody around you as a dollar sign, or that's what they think. So that's what spam is. And it's also inboxing people. Now, some leaders will teach you to do this. I don't. Okay, we'll talk about this in in the next video. But some people will inbox people and they'll just copy and paste, and they'll inbox the same message to 50 people in one day. Let me just tell you something. I get spammed, no lie, okay? I'm real. I'm always going to tell you the truth and shoot straight with you. I get spammed at least 3 to sometimes 10 times a day. Spammed. People are like, oh, Gloria, you know, they don't even use my name. Some of them do, but they're like, please, you got to check this out. You got to watch this My Opportunity video. This is going to change your life. No, hi, Glory, how you doing? I know, blah, 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 blah. They know a little bit about me and talk to me and then say, would you be open to listening, to hearing about whatever? That might be okay, but they don't even do that. They just spam me. And I'm like, no. And you know what I usually do? And let me tell you what I usually do when that happens. I go to their profile and I block them. I just do. I block spammers. And I want to tell you something else. A lot of industry leaders do. So spamming is a no-no. Okay, so don't ever just copy and paste and send the same message to everybody. Don't just not talk to them in a year and then just suddenly send them your link and say bye for me. That is not okay. That is called spam. And also, like I said, constantly posting about your business and nothing else, that's spam too. So that's our quick lesson for today. There's so much more to this social media training, and you might be thinking, okay, Glory, well, what do you know? Well, I'll tell you what I know. I made it to the top of my company, my previous company, in 9.5 months from my house. I never did a party. I never did an event or anything. Now, I did later on, don't know why, but I made it to the very, very tip top of the comp plan in 9.5 months, and I never, ever did anything outside of my home. I use social media completely. So I do know how to work social media. So if you'll listen to me and do, implement these things, then you'll be able to do the same thing. So, and that's what we all want, right? We want to work from home. We want to make it to the top of the company. We want to make a lot of money and have financial freedom and freedom of time. So enough for today. This is almost 20 minutes long. I hope you all watch it. You comment below. Give me any tips or comments and tell me what else you'd like to know about Facebook. And there will be another training chaining for sure on Facebook tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.